Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we do talk all things true crime. I actually just did a live with you guys. We went over the IdahoFour case and Bryan Kohberger. He had just went to court for his second appearance. This was a status appearance hearing. It wasn't a preliminary hearing. Sorry, I can't get that out. But we did get to see him, and he did say a couple words, to the judge. So I wanted to go ahead and pull that up for you guys, which I should have had that done beforehand. But here it is. So basically, this is just going to be Bryan Kohberger walking into court. He's going to tell the judge, hey, he's going to waive his right to a speedy trial. Just like I said right before this happened, we were talking about it in the live right before they went to court. I said, I have a feeling the lawyer is going to have a continuance, try to continue the trial, and he's probably going to waive his right to a speedy trial. And that's exactly what he did. So we do get to see him. The scratches that are on his face, you will see scratches. Those are probably caused by the razor they gave him to shave while he was in jail. Those razors are terrible, and the boy can't shave, I think. So that's what those are. Those are not going to be related to any part of the crime. We're in January, guys. So just want to let you guys know that. Also, he does have some gel or something in his hair. So apparently he's able to get something to keep his hair looking wet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video.
This was moments ago in Idaho, the status hearing for Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger.
Right, good morning. We are on the record. This is cause number CR 29222805. This is State of Idaho versus Bryan Kohberger. Mr. Appearing on behalf of the state. This is the time set in the matter for the preliminary hearing status conference. So I am going to inquire of counsel. Ms. Taylor, what's the status at this time?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are going to ask the court to set preliminary hearing out into June. We would request the 3rd or 4th week of June and probably 4 or 5 days for preliminary hearing. Mr. Kohberger understands his right to a timely preliminary hearing, and he's willing to waive the timeliness to allow us time to obtain discovery in this case and be prepared.
And Mr. Thompson, are you in agreement with that?
The state has no objection to that, Your Honor. Ms. Taylor reached out to us by email yesterday with her proposal. On reflection, the state's calendar would be better in the month of July, but we will make the end of June work if that's the court's preference. And I haven't had a chance to talk to Ms. Taylor about that. I'm sorry, I know that's last minute.
That's okay. The court's calendar is going to be better towards the end of June, early July. So would that work, Ms. Taylor, for your scheduling on your other matters?
Your Honor, yes. If we take that 4th week in June, that's actually best.
Okay. So, Mr. Kohberger, I need to speak to you for a moment then. Sir, you do understand, and Ms. Taylor has represented here, that she's advised you of your right to have, or fully discussed with you, the right that you have, which is to have your preliminary hearing within 14 days of the date that you initially appeared before this court. As you recall, when I advised you of your rights, that hearing is a probable cause hearing where the state has to establish that more likely than not, these felony offenses were committed and you were the one that committed the felony offenses. If you waive your right to a speedy preliminary hearing, it does not mean that you're giving up your right to have a preliminary hearing. It simply means that you would not be able to come back and challenge that the state did not present probable cause within 14 days. Do you understand?
Yes.
Have you had enough time to speak with Ms. Taylor about your decision to waive your right to a speedy preliminary hearing?
Yes.
Do you need any additional time to do so?
No.
Then I will ask at this time, as to the 5 counts, felony counts that were charged in the criminal complaint that was filed on December 29th of 2022, are you waiving your right to a speedy preliminary hearing and agreeing that that hearing can be held outside the 14-day period?
Yes.
And Ms. Taylor, do you concur with his waiver?
I do, Your Honor. Thank you.
I will find your waiver of speedy preliminary hearing is knowing, intelligently, voluntarily entered here in open court with the assistance of counsel. We will go ahead and set the matter for preliminary hearing. Monday, June 26th at 9:00 a.m. And I will go ahead and reserve the week, so June 26th to June 30th, in the event that we need all 5 days for presentation of evidence. And just so council knows, it will begin at 9 a.m. each of those days. Is there anything further to address at this time in the case, Mr. Thompson?
Not from the state's perspective, Your Honor, no.
All right. Or Ms. Taylor?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Kohberger, then you will be remanded into custody on your same no bail at this point in time, pending further proceedings. Again, we'll send notice out to council, and we will be in recess for this morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys heard it here. They went ahead and they went ahead and set his preliminary hearing for June the 26th at 9 a.m. So it's going to be 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be doing the live that day at 11:15 instead of our regular time at 10:15. And I'll put it out in the community post and everything for you guys as well. I am going to scroll on the bottom of the screen. I do have a boutique, and I wanted to mention it to you guys in just a minute. But before I do that, I just wanted to say a couple more things about this case. I feel like with the state not objecting, they don't need to object to that. They're like, sure, take as much time as you need for evidence. We'll give it to you. I love that. So he knew what he was doing also in the court, the way he was talking. He was very articulate. He knew what words to use. Yes, no, all of that. What I don't understand is, and I said this in the live, drop in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have ever been to court or known somebody to go to court. If you are supposed to say, yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor, after saying no or yes or no, or answering questions that the judge asks you. I've always heard that it was a form of respect. So I'm wondering why he is not using those words if he just doesn't know, which that sounds stupid, because if I know that, or maybe that's just a me thing, but if I know that, then he should know to do that. We took the same classes. I don't know. So just let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I really want to know your thoughts about the Your Honor kind of thing. Also, like I said, I will stream live. And he decided to not have a speedy trial, which would have meant within 14 days of his arrest, he would have been in his preliminary hearing. It was a good decision on his part to go ahead and extend that. So without any further ado, that's the end of the video. Other than I wanted to show you my cute little shirt that I'm wearing today. I forgot to show it on my live. It says "Be kind" on it because you should all be kind. These are on sale on my boutique at poppyandari.com, and you can also use promo code for 20% off anything in the store. And that's a code YouTube20 for 20% off. And if you see these little couch cushions behind me over here, or these little cushions, floor cushions, those are on there as well. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I always forget to tell you guys in my lives, but just in case the ladies or the gentlemen want to know. So thank you guys again for spending a little bit of your day with me. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.